Imagine a small, square piece of stone, cool and smooth, carved with a mysterious animal and a line of cryptic symbols. This isn't just an artifact, it's a key to a locked room in human history. Thousands of these steatite seals have been unearthed from the ancient cities of the Indus Valley. They are the most intimate relics of a civilization that vanished so completely it was forgotten for millennia. The Indus Valley Civilization, a world of sprawling cities and intricate trade, thriving when the pyramids were young. Yet they left no grand statues, no epic inscriptions, only these silent, enigmatic seals and the haunting ruins of their cities. The figures on the seals are both familiar and fantastical. Zebu bulls, elephants, tigers, and the famous unicorn, a creature with a single curving horn. What did these images mean? Were they deities, clan symbols, or something else? The script that accompanies them is the greatest puzzle, a language frozen in stone, its meaning lost. Holding one of these seals is to feel the weight of that mystery in your hand, a tangible link to a ghost culture. The Indus people were master builders, pioneering traders and metallurgists, organized, prosperous, and seemingly peaceful. Then, suddenly, gone. The story of the Indus Valley is one of humanity's greatest unsolved mysteries, a detective story written in dust and clay. For millennia, the Indus Valley's story was buried, its cities forgotten beneath the earth. Locals built their homes with bricks scavenged from ancient mounds, unaware of the world they were dismantling. In the 1920s, archaeologists began to dig, and what they found was staggering. At Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, they uncovered vast, sophisticated cities built on a grid, with complex water systems and millions of standardized bricks. This was not a lost outpost, but a third, independent cradle of civilization, by far the most extensive of the ancient world. Each trench revealed more workshops, toys, jewelry, and evidence of a bustling, complex society. The Indus Valley Civilization, at its peak, stretched over 1 million square kilometers, from the Himalayas to the Arabian Sea. Hundreds of sites have been discovered, from major cities to small villages and trading posts. This was a sprawling network of interconnected communities, sharing a common culture, system of weights, and that same indecipherable script. The scale is hard to comprehend. A lost empire defined not by armies, but by a shared way of life. Every artifact unearthed deepened the mystery. The Indus world was hiding in plain sight, its true identity unknown for thousands of years. Today, we're still piecing together the story, one fragment at a time. The Indus Valley's rediscovery changed our understanding of ancient history forever. The cities of the Indus Valley were marvels of engineering and order. Mohenjo-Daro, the Mound of the Dead, stands out not for palaces, but for its people-focused design. Wide streets formed a precise grid, lined with multi-story houses built from standard bricks. Many homes had courtyards, private wells, and even latrines connected to a sophisticated drainage system. Beneath the streets ran the world's first known urban sanitation network. On the city's citadel stood the Great Bath, a sunken, waterproofed pool, possibly for ritual purification. Nearby, the granary hints at organized food storage and distribution. These public works point to a society that valued civic life and collective well-being. Yet, the rulers remain anonymous, no palaces, no royal tombs, just the silent testimony of their cities. They built a world of order and prosperity, then vanished, leaving only their legacy in brick and water. Life in the Indus Valley revolved around the Great River and its tributaries. Each year, the floods left behind fertile silt, enabling expert farmers to grow wheat, barley, peas, dates, and the world's first cotton. Their practical technology included wooden plows, oxen, and advanced irrigation systems. Agricultural surplus powered their civilization, freeing people to become artisans, traders, and builders. The rivers were highways, connecting cities and villages and linking the Indus to distant lands. Indus traders sailed boats downriver, carrying goods like lapis lazuli, carnelian, and copper. Finished products, pottery, beads, textiles, and seals, traveled as far as Mesopotamia. Archaeologists have found Indus artifacts in Iraq, proof of a Bronze Age global economy. The Indus Valley was a hub of innovation, trade, and cultural exchange. Their world was far more interconnected than we ever imagined. The greatest enigma of the Indus Valley is its script, a ghost language of over 400 unique symbols. For decades, experts have catalogued, analyzed, and debated but the script remains undeciphered. Some symbols are pictographic fish, jars, people, others are abstract, their meaning elusive. The writing is usually right to left, but the texts are short, just a handful of symbols. Is it a true writing system, or a set of clan or commodity marks? No one knows. Unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs, there's no Rosetta Stone for the Indus script. The silence is profound, no names, no stories, no records of kings or gods. We know what they built and traded, but not what they thought or believed. The Egyptians left us myths and histories. The Indus left only a void. Their voices are lost, their beliefs and stories trapped behind beautiful, incomprehensible symbols. The debate continues, but the script's meaning remains locked away. The Indus Valley's greatest secret is still out of reach. Their language is a silent testament to a people we know so much, and yet so little about. The mystery endures, challenging us to keep searching for answers. Without written texts, we search for Indus beliefs in their art and artifacts. Terracotta figurines, often jeweled females, suggest a possible mother goddess, a symbol of fertility and life. These figures appear in many homes, hinting at personal, domestic worship. The most debated image is a horned, seated figure surrounded by animals, possibly a proto-Shiva or Pashupati, lord of animals. The meditative posture recalls yoga, suggesting ancient roots for later Indian traditions. But interpretations are uncertain. We risk projecting our own ideas onto their world. The horned figure could be a shaman, hero, or unknown deity. The female figurines could be dolls or votive offerings. Animals like the zebu bull and the mythical unicorn recur on seals, their meanings lost. Notably absent are grand temples. Religion may have been private, centered on the home and ritual bathing. They may have revered trees, water, and animals, seeing the divine in nature. Their beliefs are a mosaic of possibilities, whispers of a spiritual world we can only glimpse. The Indus faith remains an enigma, echoing through the artifacts they left behind. For centuries, the Indus Valley flourished in stability. Then, around 1900 BCE, decline set in. Cities decayed, planning broke down, and the famed drainage systems fell into disrepair. Craftsmanship declined. The once vibrant civilization slowly unraveled. The end was gradual, not catastrophic, a fading away over generations. Theories once blamed invasion, but evidence for violent conquest is lacking. Instead, nature seems the likely culprit. Climate change and shifting monsoons. The Ghaggar-Hakra River dried up, turning fertile plains to desert. Crop failures and famine followed, undermining the city's foundations. Urban centers became unsustainable, and people migrated eastward to the Gangetic Plain. The Indus world returned to dust, its people adapting to new lands. The collapse remains a mystery, but environmental change is now seen as the main cause. The story of their decline is a warning from history. How even the greatest civilizations can be undone by forces beyond their control. The Indus people didn't vanish, their legacy transformed and endured. As they migrated, they carried their culture, technologies, and beliefs into new regions. The Indus Valley is a source, not a dead end, for later Indian cultures. Their standardized weights, cotton cultivation, and even the bullock cart persisted for millennia. Ritual bathing, sacred trees, bangles, and yoga-like postures all echo ancient Indus practices. The river of Indus culture flowed underground, re-emerging in new forms. Their story is one of resilience and adaptation, not just collapse. The Indus people may have passed down their history through oral traditions and rituals. They are the silent ancestors of South Asia, their influence woven into daily life. The Indus legacy still shapes the present, a ghost in the machine of modern India and Pakistan. We stand in the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro, surrounded by silent streets and unanswered questions. We know their cities, their trade, their decline, but not their leaders. Unlike Egypt or Mesopotamia, there are no palaces, royal tombs, or statues of rulers. The cities show organization, but the identity of that control is a blank. How did they govern an empire without an emperor? Some imagine a council of priests or merchants, others a uniquely egalitarian society. Perhaps the evidence is missing, or we're not reading it right. The Dholavira signboard, the longest inscription found, offers a tantalizing clue, but no answers. Was it a city's name, a king's title, or a public proclamation? The silent people of the Indus keep their secrets well, their greatest mysteries still waiting to be solved.